Hello everybody, it's Flesson19 and welcome back to Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord and the beta branch update for November 26th. For the second week in a row, I'm going to be giving mostly good news as far as the beta branch is concerned. We still do have some things that are affecting the game, however, there isn't a lot. You still have that one horrible map in Botania that causes extremely low frame rates. It's pretty terrible. There also have been some reports of companions dying in battles with death turned off. I personally have not had it happen yet, although that has been reported on the forums, so that is definitely something to watch out for. And with formations, there's also been a report of how formations are not forming correctly, and someone on the forums did make a comment about how it could possibly be affected by a captain that is on a horse. They think that is potentially what is causing the mix-up when you try to go into a shield wall or a loose formation, that the captain on a horse is actually causing that to happen. Another potential problem that I have had happen is when you meet a lord and you want to go ahead and make a proposal. They did go ahead and enter this little thing into here where you can now enter the price or the amount that you want to negotiate with. Clicking on this from time to time for me has actually caused the game to crash. You could still use the slider, but when you enter in a manual number, it has therefore caused the game to crash, and I would say absolutely lock on the game. Not just crash, but the game completely locked where you got a task manager and end it. So you can't even submit a bug report. There's of course still some of the older things that are going on with the sieges and some skills, but for the most part, that is truly about it. As I have seen with one of my playthroughs, roguery is not doing too well as far as EXP wise. You do not gain EXP for having bandit troops in your party or for capturing caravans. You just don't get any at all. And when you raid a village or you turn in prisoners, you do get some roguery experience. However, it's not a lot, which is causing the roguery skill itself to advance super slow. I do have a bug report in for that, and hopefully that will get fixed soon. With the hotfix that they put on, I believe it was the 25th, that they were supposed to put the disciplinarian perk back, that got taken away when the leadership skill tree got done. That had not been done, and Mexico said it would be hotfixed until the disciplinarian skill would go back into the roguery branch, which is where its new home is going to be. However, on today, Friday, they did do the hotfix. It is now in the Veterans Respect 150 perk. Its secondary perk allows you to upgrade bandit troops. So it is back in the game, but it is not the 125 perk. 150 Veterans Respect. So be very careful when you choose these two perks, that if you do want bandit troops for the time being, it will be with Veterans Respect. That is until it gets updated and put into the roguery tree, which I feel will happen in 1.5.6. I will say this. I have noticed a huge thing when 1.5.5 hit, and I don't think people have been really talking about it. All your fighting skills plus riding and athletics is moving extremely fast. I have never seen it actually go as high as I've seen. I am very early into a campaign, and by very early, I'll talk about 1,000 days. And one of my characters almost has 200 riding. I don't ever think I've hit 200 riding in any playthrough. So I feel like these skills are moving extremely fast, that you are getting a lot, and that is all your skills with vigor and control, And then your riding and your athletics perks. They are moving very fast, and I will say in battle. That is to counteract anything that somebody might say about it on the campaign map. Riding athletics on the campaign map still appears to be very, very slow. One thing I was very surprised at that was put in the 25th hotfix was this change. Adjusted ranged AI to be more accurate. Now, my personal feeling is that this was put in to help combat the fact that horse archers are not as accurate as they were. What it has done, it has caused the archers to be even more deadly than they were. As you know, archery is pretty powerful, and if anything, I felt like they needed maybe a tiny bit of a damage adjustment, not a nerf, but they definitely needed to be adjusted because being able to kill off 50 to 100 troops before they even get to you with archery is a pretty big thing. And to go ahead and actually give them a buff, in my opinion, was pretty much head scratching. It has made it so I feel like my army is even more powerful than before because people that see me play know that I have a huge army of archers and mostly horse archers, not cav. So then they're standing still, waiting for the enemy to come in. They're basically another set of archers. So this is something that I don't know if they really understood what they caused to have happen, but I think they've made archery, as far as the AI is concerned, a little more OP than it realistically needs to be. And while it's head scratching that they would even think of doing this, I could see it changing again here in the near future. All in all, this is once again a very short beta branch update because they have done an absolutely amazing job with 1.5.5. It is without a doubt, hands down, the best patch they have ever done in this game. When you think about the fact of what they have accomplished with 1.5.5 and then these two hot fixes, I feel like 1.5.5 is ready to go and we're ready for 1.5.6. Because in the first hotfix that they did on the 25th, they fixed the voting town bug that had actually caused a pause to my playthrough. And now, what happened to me in my horse archer playthrough, your children can now be chosen as heirs to your clan, which wasn't allowed before. So when that is all said and done, I think 1.5.5 is absolutely amazing. And unless you're concerned about a hot fix that comes up or some patch that they put in that's going to cause a major bug and want to revert you going back to 1.5.4, I feel like 1.5.5 is hands down the greatest thing that you can upgrade to at this point in the game. It is absolutely amazing. So unless you're concerned about going to 1.5.4, that you are going to be forced to go back to it, slow internet, or if you heavily mod and they haven't upgraded your mod yet, I think it's 100% safe to go to 1.5.5. I'm absolutely loving it. I 100% endorse it, and I think we're ready for 1.5.6, which I still think is at least a couple weeks away. So I hope you all have had a great holiday week. And to the people outside of the country, I really hope you're doing well. I thank you for your support. Take care, and thanks for watching.